been asked to do some questions on interest and percentages. Again, I asked for specific questions. Specific questions were not given. So you're basically asking me to reteach the lessons that I already taught in school, where I get paid to do it. So, but you want me to do it again. Right. Again, you're supposed to look at questions, try it, get some way into it, and then tell me, okay, I'm having a problem with that question. All right. So I don't know what questions you want me to do here, basically, because it's such a general topic. It's like, do percentages, do interest. It's like, what questions? Anyway, in a sale, normal prices are reduced by 35%. Straight away, that means minus 35 because we're going down, reduce. The normal price is $1,200. Work out the sale price. Alright, a couple of ways you can do this. First way, you can say 35% of $1,200. So that equals 35 over 100 times 1,200. So you do that on your calculator. Whatever that is it 384, something like that. 30% of this is 360, and 5% of this is going to be 60, so it's 420. Alright, so we go down by 420, so the new price, or the sale price, is the original total minus the reduction. So that should give you $780. We have the dollars here, so you don't even need it. That's it. Easier way, I would say, is, well, if you're gone down by 35%, that means you have 65% left. So I would just multiply 1,200 by 65% is 0.65. If you do that, you should get 780. Okay, this is the second way. There's 2 or 3 ways of doing this. Okay. Next, Lisa sells a dress in a sale. Alright. The normal price of the dress is 45. The price of the dress is reduced by 12. So again, reduced means go down. So we're talking about minus 12%. So again, I'm going to do it. I'll do it both ways, but I'm not doing it both ways after this. So we're going to have 12% of, which means times 45, 12 over 100 times 45. Alright, 10 times 45 is 450, 2 times 45 is 90. So we're talking about 54. 12% is going to be 5.4. It'll work out at 5.40. Okay, so that's how much you've gone down. So you're going to do 45 minus 5.40. This is easy. 45 minus 5 is 40, minus 0.40 gives us 39.6. So your answer is going to be $39.6. Another way to do it, well, if you're gone down 12%, that means you have 88% left. So you're going to do 45 times 8.8. Sorry, 8.8. 0.88. 0.88. Alright, 8 times 45 is 360, and then you're going to have a tenth of that, which is 39.6. Anyway, that's how you do it. Good. Sorry, 360, and then a tenth of that is 36, so you have 3960, and you divide by 100. That's it. Lisa's weekly pay increases. So what does that mean? Increase means go up. Yes, so you're going to add. So in the beginning, its start and at the end. So at the start it's 525, at the end is 546. Calculate the percentage increase. Okay, so what you do is you get the amount increase. Yeah. So you get the increase over the original value. And then you just multiply by 100. So the increase is what? Well, it's 546 minus 525. So you go up by $21, and the original total was 525, and then you multiply by 100. I don't have my calculator with me, but I'm going to guess it's just going to be a little around 4%, something like that. Right, I have a calculator. So it's going to be 21 divided by 5.25. Yeah, it's exactly 4%. Okay, done. So that equals 4. So it's 4%. Very straightforward. Again, I don't know what you want me to do here. I'm not doing the whole booklet. Question 3. Donald's weekly pay was $6.40. I mean, you should be able to do this based on the last one. So it's literally the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. You got to be getting there. So to do that one, just do the same as this with different numbers. So I'll do it for you. All right. So that's it. So it's literally the exact same, but with different numbers. I'll just pull it down now. So Donald So I'm just copying the whole thing down. So it's an increase of, you know, we can just go ahead. So we just fill it in. So at the start he had what, at the end he had what. So at the start he has 640. At the end he has 668.80. So 640, or whatever way you want to do it, you know what I mean. 668.80 minus 640. So I'll give you 28.80. Same thing. So on the top you're going to have 28.80, and then we're going to see what we get. So just put it in over 640. Well, this looks like it's going to be 4 or something similar to 4. 640 times 4 is going to be 72. It's going to be 4 point something. Let's check it out. So 8.8 divided by 640. 4.5%. That's it. Very straightforward. Alright. Donald's weekly pay was 95% of his weekly pay. Alright, so his 15 weekly pay is 95% of his 2016. Work out his 2016. Okay, well, what was his 2015? His 2015 pay was 668.8. Alright, so we're told 95% is equal to 668.8. That's what we're told. Dollars. Well, okay. There's a couple of ways to do it. I'll do it the simplified way. So 1% equals what? 668.8 over 95. Then 100% is going to be that times 100, whatever that is, times 100. Alright. So that's it, 668. 7.04, so 7.04. 7.04 times 100, well it's 704, isn't it? So that's your answer. Easy. So I would call that method 1 maybe. Second method you could do is, well, if 668.8, if that's 95%, to get 1% you divide it by 95, and to get 100 you multiply by 100, which is, that's what we do, divide by 95, multiply by 100. But to do that quickly, divide by 100 is the same as multiplying the denominator by 0.01, so it's like that. So that 95 is 0.95, you just divide that into it and you should get 0.7 or 704. That's your second way. Alright, I don't know where to stop here because maybe that's everything you needed. Should be able to do that. Alright. What do you want me to do? I mean, I'm spending hours doing this, so I don't know where you want me to go. I asked you guys to show me exactly. Salman. Salman saved 120 riyals a month in 2018. At the start of 2019, he increased 120 riyals by 7.5%. How much did he save in total? I mean, do you want me to do that? That's easy. I'm not even doing that. Alright, here we go. Divya and Yuan each pay for a holiday at a special offer price. The amount that Divya pays is the same as the amount Yuan pays. Work out the value for K. Alright. Well, what's the amount Divya pays? She pays 16% off. So it's minus 16%, isn't it? So I'm just going to do it the easy way. So that means we have 84% left, which is 0.84 times 1600. Or else find 16% of this, you know, 16 over 100 times 1600, whatever that was, 25.6, 256, 256, and then you just take that away. So you get 1600 minus 256, which is whatever, 1344. I'll just do it this way on the calculator, 0.84 by 1600. 1344, same. Not a coincidence. So you can do it whatever way you want, method 1 or method 2, I don't care. Right. So that's how much Divya. And make your work clear so people can follow it. Sometimes it's like looking at Japanese. Yuan. Normal price 1400. K % off the normal price. Alright. So this is the normal price. Right, there's a very easy way of doing this. I'll show you how to do it. First way, easy way. Well, you know that this is the new price, right? So to get the percentage of normal price, you're just going to do 1344 divided by the original price, and you'll get an answer. I'm going to guess it's 96. Here we go. Yeah, 96% because it's 56 less and 56 is 4% of that. Anyway, it's 96% or 0.96, whatever. The second way, well, okay, you can say the start price, at the start it costs 1400. At the end, after applying the interest or the discount, is 1344. So the difference is, so we get 1400 minus 1344, and if you go back up to where we were, we said, I think it was up further, increase over the original times 100. This time we don't have an increase, we have a decrease. So we're going to do decrease divided by original divided by the original times 100. So that's going to be 56, 14, and that'll give you 4%. So it's a 4% decrease, which means K equals 4%. And here, since that's 96%, we know it's gone down 4%. So whichever way you want to do it. But as I said, if you want to get good at maths, you need to get good at numbers straight away. Get good at numbers. Practice. Put your phone away. Give it to your parents to take it away from you for the day. Start getting maths books and just do it. You don't even need books. I never had a maths book in my life. Just you can download stuff. Start adding stuff up. You can see it. You can get numbers anywhere. Anyway, that's it. K is 4. Right. So where do I go now? Because I've no idea. Because you gave me such bad directions. Right, I'm just going to go here. I'm going to do 3 more questions, I think, and then I'm going to leave it. Because like you guys weren't bothered to tell me what questions you want me to look at, so why should I be bothered? Emil invests 9,000 for 3 years in a savings account. Alright, so everyone should know the formula. The amount A equals P times 1 plus percentage. You can use this formula for simple interest too if you want. It's not just compound. It'll work for simple. Alright. So we know straight away we're using that. Compound interest. Doesn't matter, you can still use the formula. It's simple. 3 years. Okay, so literally the easiest question you've ever seen. How much will you have after 3 years? P is 9,000. Times 1 plus, you cannot go wrong in this. 1.8 over 100. You have calculators. We didn't have calculators that you could put fractions like this in. I mean, how can it's set up so you can't go wrong? So you do that 1 point. So it's basically 1 plus 0.18 cubed. And then you multiply that by 9,000. So you should get, did they give you how many significant figures or anything? Oh, it's in pounds, so go to the near, if they don't tell you, go to 2 decimal places. So it's going to be 9494.80. Alright, that's it. And it doesn't get easier than that. Ayush invests 18,000 rupees for 3 years for 4%. Alright, same thing. P P equals sure, A equals P. A equals P plus percent over 100 times N. So that means A equals 18,000 times this. It's basically going to be 1.04 cubed. But I'll just put it in anyway. I mean, this is the easiest 3 marks you'll ever get. 1.04 cubed times 18,000. So 2247.55. Nearest rupee. Alright, the nearest rupee, so it's 2248. That's it. Let's just check the last one. Yeah, they didn't say how many the degree of accuracy. Yeah. That's it, 20. Alright, so where do you want me to go now? No idea. Himari invests, so she's Japanese, 200,000 yen for 3 years. Compound interest. The rate of interest is 1.8 for the first year and X for the second, third. Okay, so not even looking at the question. Let's do the first bit. So go Y1, year 1, she has A equals 200,000. That's 20. 200,000 times 1 plus percentage 1.8 over 100 to the power of 1, because it's only for 1 year. Whatever that is. What is it? 2036? Gotta be something like that. Alright, 1.018. 203600. 203600. Alright, good. Okay, so then after that, for the next 2 years, she has X percent. Alright. So we're told after the next 2 years, she has 209,754. What's the value of X? Okay. So we're told for year 2 and year 3. Well, what did she start off with? We're told A equals. She started off with 203,600. 1 plus X over 100. So just fill in the blanks. How many years? 2 years. And that equals 209,754. Okay, this one will be quite easy. So what we're told then is, well, you can just, we want to get X, don't we? So let's get rid of the stuff away from here. And unlike you guys in the exams, who would, what would you do? You try to get rid of the 100 first. Never listen to what I say. Get rid of the stuff that's furthest away from the X. I must have said that 100 times this term, but it doesn't seem to sink in, and that's why you have year 8s being better. Year 8 set 2 girls are better than year 9 set 1 boys at algebra, because they don't listen. I'm telling you stuff not for fun. I'm telling you so that you avoid falling into traps. But of course, you know, you guys know it all. So here we go. So you do whatever you want, right? I'm going to get rid of the thing furthest away from X, because I just have a master's in maths, yeah. But you're in year 9, so that means you're better than me. Here we go. Crazy. X, get rid of the thing furthest away. So I'm going to say that implies 1 plus X over 100 squared. I'm dividing across by this, equals 209,754 over 203,600. that implies, well, let's get rid of the square root. 1 plus x over 100 equals the square, or let's get rid of the square, I should say. Square root of 209,754 over 203,600. Okay, let's get rid of the 1. That implies x over 100 equals the square root of 209,754 over 203,600 minus 1. That implies x equals, multiply both sides by 100, which means you multiply everything on every side by 100, every term. So x equals 100 times square root of 209,754 over 203. It's just basic algebra. It's changing the subject, which you year 9 boys are really terrible at, because you don't listen. You're too busy throwing papers at each other or pinching each other, like just stupid stuff. That I told you the very first day I ever met you, I told you this, and you haven't changed. The same people focus. There's 4 or 5 students who actually focus, and everyone knows who they are, and then the rest of you are just anyway, that's it. So you just do that and you get the answer. Throw it into your calculator, which you should be pros at because you use it so much. It's the one thing that you are better than me actually, is using the calculator. You're very fast at it because you depend on it so much. 209,754. I think your calculator should get your grade actually, not you. Anyway, minus 1. And we multiply it by 100, and it's easy. So it's 1.5%. Because we know that's a percentage, isn't it? And that's it. X 1.5%. That was a tough question. You should know this one. Depreciate, go down. Appreciate, go up. So it's going to be minus 12%, 0.88. What on earth happened this? Fixed term loan. That's easy. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Again, I do not know what ones you want me to test you on. I'll do one more and then we'll knock it on the head. I know I'm really angry. Well, I just care about you, and I've been telling you. Year 9's really took their foot off the gas. My year 8 girls compared to year 9 girls and boys. My year 8 girls are like, I'm much more confident in them. Their average, my year 8 girls set 2 average is 66%. Year 9 set 1 boys is 64. What does that tell you? Interesting. One of those groups listens and trusts me and respects me and does what I advise them to do. And they'll ask me questions. The other group doesn't listen. They say their dad did the homework with them. They forgot the homework. Don't show their workings. Have no pride in their work. Think they know it all. And, yeah. You know. They know it all, I suppose. Right, last question. Let's do this one. Again, this might be meaningless to you. You didn't tell me what you wanted. Jan, or Jan probably, if it's a man from Germany. Jan invests $8,000 in a savings account. The account pays compound interest rate of X% per year. At the end of 6 years, the total amount is 8877.62. work out the value of x. Very similar to the last one, actually slightly easier. If you don't know how to do this, you know, first thing everybody in the class should do, a equals p1 plus % over 100 to the power of n. This is easy. This is literally changing the subject. That's what it is. Changing. It's a practical application of changing the subject. You could put this in a changing the subject question. It's just with dollars in front of it and years and %. Okay, so you fill in what you know. You're going to know everything here except one thing. Here we go. A is what? 8. If you cannot write this down, you don't deserve to be in the set you're in. You know what I mean? You're literally just filling in what's there. You know what P is? Yeah, 8,000. Do you know what 1 is? Yeah, 1 is 1 plus x over 100. What's n? Number of years, which is 6. I mean, how can you not do that? How could you not do that? Everyone should be getting this. Alright, divide. Again, here's the x. I'm focused on this. Get rid of the thing furthest away. 8,000. So that implies 8877.62 over 8,000 equals 1 plus x over 100. And you know why you guys, you know, the last video, you guys would multiply this by 8,000, which is totally wrong. So many of you were doing stuff like that, and you know why you're doing that? Because you're not practicing. You're not practicing. You're not getting an answer and then looking at the solutions and saying, why am I getting a different answer? You're just doing it and you don't care. You don't look at the solutions, because if you did, you wouldn't do those things. You'd say, why am I not getting that? You'd come up to me like, Mister, can you explain to me what am I doing wrong? No, but you're just like, no, I'm just having a laugh. And this is it. And it's all these little things. This is why the little thing, as you get older now, the people who get the good habits, they're the ones who are going to gradually get away from the people who have the bad habit. And the people who have the bad habits are gradually going to go down. And the people with the good habits are going to go up. And you're gradually going to go away and away from each other. And then you're going to be in different universities. You'll have different opportunities. But this is where it all starts. As they say, old habits die hard. Right, so let's just clean this up. We have a power of 6, let's get rid of that. So how do you get rid of power of 6? You do the root, the 6th root, which you can do on your calculator. You should better find out how to do that on your calculator. Go to YouTube, Google how to do the 6th root, how to do the 4th root. You should be well able to do it. It's on your calculator. You should press shift and then you should have a y to the power of x on mine. Or second function for me. See, my calculator is different. I have a Sharp calculator, so you're going to have to learn how to do that. You should know by now anyway. You were shown how to do it. 6th root of the stuff on the left. So I leave it like this because I don't want to have loaded decimals. And then if you get the 6th root of the stuff on the right, it's just 1 plus that. Alright, same thing as last time. Take that across, becomes -1. That implies the 6th root of 8877.62 over 8,000 minus 1 equals x over 100. Alright, we're going on to the next page. Great. Let's see, can we keep it on one page? I'm going to keep it all up here. Right, so I'll just park it here. It's literally changing the subject. Alright, and then to finish this off, all you have to do is multiply by 100. And that means everything by 100. Every single term. That's one term, two terms, three terms. So that implies 100 times the sixth root of 8877.62 over 8,000 minus 1 equals x. You do that. Okay, I'm going to do it on my calculator. So I'm going to get, what is it? The sixth root of 8877.62 divided by 8,000 minus 1 multiplied by 100, 1.75%, and that's it. That is it. So it's literally changing the subject and then using your calculator. If you can change the subject and use your calculator, you'll get it. Now that was the previous question. It was for that one there. 2 decimal places. Yeah. Done. That's that. I think that's everything. That's all I'm doing. Again, I wouldn't do these videos if I didn't care. I am angry at you, but if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't be angry. I just, I wouldn't even think about it, and I wouldn't offer to make any videos. I want all of you to stay, or if you're in set 2, I'd like you to go to set 1. I don't want anybody to go down a set, boys or girls, because I see you as being my students, even though you're not, I'm just teaching you, but I see you as being my student, and I don't want my students going down. Anyway, good luck in your exams.